to all the external students for materials and methods in the diploma stream, so that's CPPB and 5.1A. This is a short introductory video recorded simply for you, and following that it will also be sent out with another video, or the link will be sent out with another video covering topic 1. But this is the introductory video specifically for external students who are not making it into the classroom. So once you gain access to Learn, you will. So we log on to the we'll use the TAFE website, log on as students, and then select Learn, and you'll be able to search for courses using this search button up here. For this course, you can simply type in CPP BDM 5.001A, and we'll press search. That will take you to this subject. So CPP BDM 5.001A. To search for that now, and you will have this come up. Once you double click on this, it will prompt you for a login key or the learn key. The key for the external students to ensure that you get put into my group is 13794. However, if I click on it, it will take me straight back to that screen for the word because I'm already logged in. So what we'll have is a series of tiles that roughly follows our trajectory or our passage through the subject through the semester, and the recordings will be put up in here. So this is a link to the playlist on YouTube specifically for this class. What you'll be watching this first week is certainly this first introductory video, but then also we're covering this first topic, consultants and authorities. So that covers all the aspects that go into the pre-design phase. So the initial understanding of the site building and the constraints, etc. But before we get started on any assessment or any subject material, we can go into the Before You Start section, and here we have the learning program set out for semester 2 2018. So if we click on that, we have our week by week. Now this is subject to change. It relies on our progression through the topics with the internal class, as do the videos, and also whether or not we can secure guest lecturers at certain points within the program. So we'll see how we go with that. But as a rough guide, this week by week we stick to that fairly well. You'll see also up here assessments, part A, part B, part C, and part D. They are shown in further detail in the next tile. So that's under assessments. Currently, as you can see on my screen, they have a grey colour. That's because they're currently not made available. You see hidden from students. I need to make some amendments to these to make these current for this semester. This one, the first one, which is the first assignment to get started on, will be made shortly, but that relates to aspects covered some aspects covered in the first subject, but typically aspects covered in the material for the second week. So we'll get into that material, and then by then this one will be available. And as I make them available, I will go through in the class how we approach those. So we have those assessments. With one of the assessments, it requires you to go on site, and so for this you will need to have a white card and steel cap boots, high-vis vest, and hard hat for gaining access to that. Also, we have a site visit insurance letter as well. if it is required, to say that you are covered by insurance by the TAFE. However, I've noted just now that it says August 2016, but TAFE updates that insurance to cover you, so you can assure any site supervisors that you are covered by TAFE's insurance for visiting those sites. Also, you will need to access the library, the online library within TAFE. The reason for that is to use the SAI global link to all of the Australian standards. And in tonight's lecture, we'll go further into the relevance of Australian standards and how they're referenced by our National Construction Code. With the TAFE library, I have just received this email about the updated login process for the students. So we use our the username is the student number, or your student number, and your password until you change it is day and month of birth date. So the first 4 digits of your birth date. Also, please note, if you try to log in more than 3 times, it will put a block on your record, and if that is the case, you'll have to ring the library to get the block taken off before trying again. So that's our current access for that library. So as well as accessing the Australian standards online, for which you get free access via the online databases within the library, you should also access the National Construction Code online. And this hyperlink will take you to the Australian Building Codes board, whereby you are able to log in if you already have, or if you've already registered, or where you can register if you're still required to register. But I have already registered, obviously, so I'll log into that now. There we go, I'm logged into the site, and once logged into the site, we can go into here for the NCC suite. So the NCC suite, that is our combination of volumes of the National Construction Code. This class is primarily, concerned with residential dwellings. So we will be accessing Volume 2 of the National Construction Code, which deals with Class 1 and Class 10 buildings. Class 1 buildings being detached, or detached and attached separate units, so residential, and Class 10 buildings are any non-habitable structures such as garages, swimming pools, fencing, and the like. So we can just very quickly scroll down. We won't make our way through there just yet, but please note that we are referring to Volume 2 of the National Construction Code. So shrink that down. After we've had a good look through before you start and our assessments, we can follow week by week through each section. So each section will contain the lecture slides, some will contain lecture notes and other resources. As part of our assessment, we're also required to complete this quiz each week. So under our first one, consultants and authorities, we have this consultants and authorities quiz to complete. So well, I won't go through that quiz. So I've already finished it, but it's a certainly if you follow the lecture slides and the lecture notes, it should be a relatively straightforward quiz. That, I must note, is a mandatory part of the assessment, and so it must be completed. If I see people haven't completed it, getting toward the end of the semester, I will get in contact with you and remind you you do need to complete it. But that is a less preferable scenario. The preferable scenario is that you complete that quiz every week. So we go working through this this subject topic by topic and completing the quiz as we go. So so the following week, design considerations, complete design considerations, quiz, etc. I'll also be adding up new resources from time to time as we go. Whenever something new is added, you get a blue sash across that tile on Learn saying there's a new resource added as well, and then that sash disappears once that's been accessed or up for a significant amount of time. We also have External Students Forum for Semester 2 2018. And here we have some submissions from last semester as well. You can go in here, add a new discussion topic, and start chatting away. Possibly a place for, certainly for gaining some answers in regards to things, but also just comparing things between students if you have questions and things you want to share. Otherwise, I can also be messaged on Learn. So on Learn, you have access to your messages, and you can send me messages, and I typically get those fairly quickly. Or else, the best way to contact me is via email. So that's michael.jenkins@tafesa.edu.au. So remember that Learn login is 13794. I suggest you get on, familiarise yourself with the resources. Also check out the video to come on consultants and authorities, and let me know if you have any queries.